Hey everyone, so I'm in a pumpkin patch right now with Charlie. So these are all pumpkin plants, right? And we've been talking about producers and consumers and decomposers. So I think I have a good example of a decomposer other than like those maggots that we saw the other day. So here's a different example of that. So basically these branches right here that we see, those are pumpkin plants. They're dead right now because it's early spring. You can see the snow from yesterday. Right, the grass is just starting to grow, but these pumpkins haven't started to grow they're not going to grow for a little while. But anyways, these are producers. When the sun starts getting warmer, when the sun starts coming out and is closer to us, it's going to grow, and it's going to use photosynthesis for the pumpkin plant to produce its own food. Right? It's a producer. It doesn't need to eat anything. It just uses sunlight and it uses the nutrients in the ground and water to be able to grow. Right? So it produces its own food. The pumpkins are producers, right? So if you look around, there's some old decomposing pumpkins from last year, right? So if you look at these pieces, you can see the pumpkin branch. You can see the seeds from the pumpkin, right? But it's decomposing. So there's all sorts of bacteria and funguses that are basically eating at these pumpkins until they are gone, right? So they're breaking them down, and the leftover bits of them will all become part of this soil, right? So this is a big, huge pumpkin patch. It's got really, really good soil. There's so many pumpkins here from last year that are all going to decompose and become part of the soil again, and then it's going to make the soil that much better for next year's pumpkins to be able to grow, right? So it's like fertilizer for it in itself, right? The farm doesn't even have to come out here and fertilize this area because it does it by themselves. These seeds will go into the soil, they'll become next year's pumpkins, right? The old decomposing pumpkins will make fertilizer and they'll grow very well here on the farm, right? So it all kind of works together. And animals have been coming down here. You can see, you can't see it right now, but there's sometimes you'll find them with holes in them, like old gourds. They're kind of like pumpkins with holes in them. You can see that one's getting decomposed by something, right? See, it looks real nasty. But yeah, it eventually will just become part of the ground, and it'll start the process over to be able to allow the producers to be able to grow. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed.